chubby if you're nice, fat if you're like Lively Carson at school. Mom and Dad say I haven't lost my baby fat. If that's the case at 13, I must have a lot of growing left to do. I'm short and round in the middle and the bottom. Basically, I'm round all over. I'm so happy the pizza got here. I'm starving. Are you sure you don't want any, Quinn? Yeah, I'm okay. I already ate. Well, there's more if you change your mind. Eat nothing. The physical line of a ballerina seemed to have been ordained. A slender figure was supposed to be the prerequisite for movement. Perceptions about beauty and body type change over time. In modern times, society is obsessed with size. This creates pressure to look a certain way and have a particular body type. Girl Scouts did an online survey in 2010 with over 1,000 girls between the ages of 13 and 17. It found that 9 out of 10 girls felt pressured by the media and fashion industries to be skinnier. The government organization of Women's Health found that 70% of normal-weighted women desire to be thinner. They think that being thinner will make them happier, healthier, and more attractive. A model in the 60s, Twiggy, was the image of this. Skinny doesn't always mean healthy. On the flip side, neither does being overweight, but when people are body shamed, it doesn't encourage health. Instead, there should be body positivity. Body positivity is when there's acceptance of all bodies. While this may seem to encourage unhealthy habits, this is untrue. Instead of those with unhealthy weights going to extreme measures in order to get healthier, instead they can be proud of their bodies and make the choice for themselves to improve their health. When people love their bodies, they will want to take care of them. Competitive athletics can take a negative toll on body image, one of these being ballet. Through the pros, Models Don't Eat Chocolate Cookies by Erin Dione, Dancing on My Grave, an autobiography by Gelsey Kirkland, the scripts for Chicken Girls, Movie Magic, and Never Have I Ever, an interview by Twiggy, and the poem The Struggle by Ode, all people are encouraged to love and take care of their bodies. It's perfect! $5,000 in scholarship money and the chance to meet with an agent. I'm looking at your future. It's not really for me. They make clothes for, larger size girls. You know that store in the mall, the Husky Peach? That's this company. I don't think they want me as their model. The Husky Peach? Really? No way! Celeste, we could use your photo instead. Since Kathleen gave it up, we could finally have a model in the family again. I don't think that'd be a good idea, Auntie. I'm not exactly cut out to be the model in the family. Does the fashion industry need to focus more on different shapes and sizes? I don't think the high fashion industry will ever completely go away from slimness, but I do believe that other parts of the industry have started to use different shapes and sizes, and I think they should. Mr. B's ideal proportions called for a more skeletal frame. Defeminization was the overall result, with a frequent cessation of the menstrual cycle due to malnutrition and physical abuse. Being modeled thin in 4 weeks? The ad featured a woman whose waist looked as big around as my pinky. It's not like dieting had never occurred to me, but it never seemed as if I absolutely needed to go on one. In elementary school, weight didn't matter. Instead of disappearing with me when I went to junior high, my baby fat grew with me, and all of a sudden, things were different. Lively Carson made me her favorite target. Modeling might be fun or a great opportunity, but being the face of a clothing line for chunky girls was not the type to generate seaside photo sessions. Excessive junior high teasing? Probably. I imagined what it would be like to like my reflection. Why not? My completed concoction was dark brown, gloopy, and as appetizing as a Brussels sprout recipe. I guess the weight just falls off because it tastes so bad you never want to eat anything again. Then the cramps started. Change was not worth this. It hurts. I can't be like everyone else. Quinn? Oh. I was just putting the cookies in the oven and I got hungry. Quinn, I only had a couple of pieces. It's no big deal. You've skipped a lot of meals lately. I noticed you didn't have lunch almost at all this week. I just haven't been feeling well. That's all. I'm fine. I promise. I'm fine. I passed out from exhaustion. Another dancer placed liverwurst on my lips. I awakened to laughter. The bonds linking us were starvation. We later induced vomiting, skipped meals, leftover food, scornful glances at weight I just can't seem to lose. Honey, it's great. I didn't open it, honey, but I'm so excited. Look at this thick envelope. Congratulations, Miss C. Harris. You've been selected to represent Peachware Industries. I'm a contestant. Woo! That's great, honey. I'm so proud of you, Celeste. I don't want to be a fat model. This wasn't my plan. Honey, you're a beautiful girl, no matter your size. I don't feel pretty. What's your view on the size of runway girls? I was a very, very skinny model in the 60s, but naturally, that's what I looked like. If designers push for very skinny girls, the agencies make the girls try to be too thin. You have to want it. Push it. Hey, slow down. We're not even halfway done. Quinn! I became heart injury prone. As I was in a lift, I felt my left leg not in pain. Oh gosh, my leg. I was killing myself. For me, ballet was suicidal. I devoted all my energy to maintaining my appearance, to staying at 90 pounds. 2 out of every 10 dancers were trying to starve themselves or poison themselves to death. I was told, you are so completely self-destructive that you will be dead in 6 months. You're not fat, is what they say. But what I see in the mirror is different. Seriously, you should lie down. Stop telling me what to do. You have no idea what I've been going through. I do. A few years ago, this little voice in my head said I wasn't enough. It said I needed to be prettier, so I changed the way I looked. Then the voice said I needed to be thinner, so I stopped eating. I realized I had a problem. But you know what, Quinn? That little voice is a liar. Because Quinn, you're absolutely beautiful just the way you are. I had done a lot of thinking. I realized the pageant had been good for me. I felt better about myself. I liked how I looked in different types of clothes. I had moved back into the thick of things. I learned a dancer can add or remove pounds based on placement and dynamic. I was preparing to dance Romeo and Juliet with the Royal Ballet. My life has reached its full potential beyond the stage. Though this season may be my last, the dance goes on forever. So shall I.